Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are continuing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm terrified, I'm mortified, I'm so excited. It's time to make, I think, cupcakes with natsuki. A girl is coming over to our house. It's time to lock in. Okay. Oh my god, it's time. It's time. I hope I made the right choice. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things. But I kind of saw that one coming. Maybe I just like Natsuki because she reminds me of myself. Damn. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. It's so far in the back of my mind that it's just an itch. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Anna. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Oh, so she knows. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know about that? Good question. Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Anna. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this It's just my punishment, isn't it? Girl, what the fuck are you saying? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Anna. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? Your seasonal depression? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Anna? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. I might have clocked that. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. From her last poem, I could have gathered that. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. What's depression? How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Anna. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Yo, she's got it bad. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Whoa. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Stop ah-ha-ha-haing. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. And fuck you too, like... But I don't need to understand. Okay. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Anna. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Dude, is she gonna commit? Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Okay, she's uncomfortable. Anna. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. There's so many hot babes. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. but please never underestimate how much I care about you. Okay. I wouldn't have it any other way. Anna. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Anna. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. That's not. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Anna. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Well, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. Yeah, that would just make her feel more guilty. It's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. And I like her way more. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yippee! Okay. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Hey! Oh, her outfit's so cute! Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I love her. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Anna? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Gah! This is ridiculously heavy. Ha! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. He's been doing that a lot, if I'm being honest. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Pick me. Choose me. I'm tiny. I'm so small I might evaporate. Oh no, here comes a harsh wind. I hope an eagle doesn't pick me up. You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. She's flirting with me. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Period, girl. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. I'm weird. No, listen. I'm not focusing on body types because whoa. First off, these are supposed to be teenage girls. Second off, I'm built different, but it's personality. Personality always, baby. And if someone's hot, then they're hot. But I have a really difficult time finding any of these hot because they're supposed to be teenage girls. But I just think she's like cool. She seems like cooler than the rest. But then the whole I'm so tiny thing is really... It's not my vibe. But anyways, he's saying, just trust me. He's like, just trust me. Just trust me. There's tons of guys. There's tons of guys that think you're attractive. There's a whole bunch of them. Anyways. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get this started already. So basically I just said she finds me I find her attractive and she said gross. Hey, at least she didn't avoid it awkwardly. That means we might be getting somewhere. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Anna. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Anna, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. She's so cute. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Oh, I don't know, an opinion because she cares what you think. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Ugh. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Whoa! 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 Yo, what are we doing? Hey, what are we doing? This feels... I feel like I should like go fast to get past this part. Alright. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. No, he's actually just dumb. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Yo, what the fuck? What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Anna, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Are you... me? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because it looks like you've got her pinned up against the wall with your hands on her wrists. Like, Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. Fuck. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. What the fuck? Oh, that smells so good. The cupcakes are already ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. See, guys, I was actually worried that we were going to burn the cupcakes and then she'd hold our moment against me for, like, ruining her cupcakes. So I'm really glad that didn't happen. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I'm cooking? I'm cooking? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. You know what's great? She matches my energy because that's how I think about the girls. So it's great that she thinks that way about me. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. We're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. What does that mean? Dude, is her dad abusive? I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Kiss, kiss, kiss. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before, about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Anna, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to get dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Anna. Sayori. Just now we were... It's okay, Anna. I just stopped by to say hi. This... Oh... I might have to take a lap. No, because we were about to kiss. I was about to finally... I have goosebumps all over my body from pure fucking rage. Uh-huh. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Girl, you... Ooh. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Anna? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Girl, you need therapy. Oh my god. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Girl, I think she's gonna. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Anna. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Anna. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Well, girl, you would be correct. Now, but here's the deal. If a boy doesn't like you, that doesn't mean that you should yourself. Alright? Consider this my fucking TED Talk. How much a boy likes you in high school is so fucking insignificant compared to the rest of your life. But when you are Sayori's age, you don't always realize that. And when you also have depression added into that, I can understand. But also, this guy isn't even a special guy. He's kind of sucks. He's good sometimes. Like, right? He's trying. But, like, he is so far past worth it. Like, he's not. There's no or below worth it. Whatever. I think Monika is telling her to do bad things to herself. I think that might be the case because I think Monika does that stuff because I think Monika lives in an abusive household. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Anna, I like you so much that I want to die. What the fuck? That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Here's the thing. The answer she wants to hear, the thing that she wants to hear is I love you. The truth is this. I'm worried if I say this, she's gonna herself. I'm worried if I say this, we're gonna suddenly be in a relationship. And if I'm playing the game true to myself, which I maybe should be more strategic, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. She's gonna. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Huh. Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? Me? Me with the slightest inconvenience in my entire life. Hey, so guys, I know this is like serious material, but if I take it too seriously, it'll just make me sad. I should write a poem about this. She's gonna present it in front of everyone. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Anna. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. And then she goes, I'm fine. Sayori looks over her shoulders and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Here's what I imagine. I imagine just screaming and then just like quick awkward running away. What the fuck is going on? Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing at the front of my house. She was screaming. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Because she's probably not going to be at the next meeting, if you know what I mean. There's nothing more that I could have done. I could have lied. Guys, listen, I could have lied. But I don't want to. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were if they're not going to be. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, for as long as she's alive. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Yeah, but you can't lie to her and say you love her if you don't. Oh, this is going to be messy. This is going to be messy as hell. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Anna! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in her classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Anna. Yeah, why? Here's the deal, guys. She is my friend, but I am not her fucking caretaker. Like, we are not in a codependent relationship, okay? I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? What about what's best for you, dude? Like, jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Is Monika like a demon or something? Huh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I'm not doing all of it. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Can we get the music back? Here's the deal, guys. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. What is best for me? I think that's either murdering Natsuki or herself. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. I think that's Monika. I think Monika is encouraging her to like self-harm or something, or herself. And so I think she's tempted by that and thinking about doing that. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. That makes me think she's gonna like either Natsuki or me. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. So like before I do all these things. I'm very scared of Sayori. And actually, I don't like, I think if I said I love you and then did something with Natsuki afterwards, it would have been way worse, I think. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Anna? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different. Poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. And Monika's not concerned about this at all. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... Oh, well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monika calls out after me. I quicken my pace. Guys, she's not... What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. Hey guys, I'm afraid we're about to walk in on her dead body. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Are you fucking kidding me? So I have to actually... Oh. Things look a little different. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It feels like lying. Wait! Wait! Hey, what's happening? What's happening? If anyone's not aware, it's just the very beginning repeating itself, except her character doesn't exist. Right, she has depression, so she would oversleep more. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let... It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Anna? Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class, yeah. Basically, yeah, we know. So having her smile, yeah. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're evil! You're evil! Things finally got fucking interesting. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Huh, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget. Yeah, we've talked about this. This is so weird. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Anna. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Oh my god, she's like replacing Sayori. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Anna. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I'm scared. Yeah, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh, I'm getting kind of freaked out. Huh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Anna. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Yeah, we know she's a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president, so Yuri's now the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Anna in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. Right, she wanted to make the cupcakes. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Anna? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room, opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Guys, I feel manipulated. I feel manipulated because it was Monika who told me that if there's a big decision, I can always save and reload it. They knew that I would do that. And then when I went to reload it, I feel manipulated. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, I've read all this. Oh, she's confident that we can grow the club. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, yep, all interested in the same goal. She worked really hard just to find these two. Oh my god, this is weird. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. What if this is a universe where he does know how to read? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Ah, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. We've done all this. We've talked about what I like to read. Manga, and then she gets excited. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, condescending much. Yeah, and then he sees her sad smile. He asks her, and she goes on and on. Sorry, if you guys expect me to read all the same stuff again. Yeah, we know you've been reading a lot of horror lately. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, blah blah blah. Da da da, yeah, she read her stuff. Okay, so yeah, we don't know, we're not writing for each other yet. And she doesn't want to share her work either. So we're gonna, yeah. We're gonna share a poem. Come on. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Anna? Hold on, I haven't agreed yet. I never said I would join. Look at them. Alright, and then I'm gonna, I guess I need to tell you the truth, Anna. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down. Yeah, pretty relaxed club, huh? Bet no one's ever themselves. Right. Okay, I've decided I'll join. I mean, it could be fun, right? What's the worst that could happen? I got you, girl. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Alright, now we have to write a poem. Anna, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Hey guys, what if one by one each of them goes because I'm not picking Monika? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. No one to walk home from school with. I'm alone. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy at spending every day with them? Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Can you hear me? Okay. Sweet. Friends. Imagination. I'm feeling really anxious right now. Pink. Vibrant. Bubbles. Strawberry. Heart. Silly. Fantasy. Candy. I don't like that suicide is there. That, oof. Hope. Laugh. Cute. Rose. Fluffy. Lollipop. I'm just now realizing they jump when you do a good job with them. Kiss. And Kitty. Hi again, Anna. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. Yep. Yep. We're doing this. Thanks for keeping your promise, Anna. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. This is starting to make me really uncomfortable. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Girl, you're in front of... Girl, you're in front. Girl, you're in front. Girl, you're... I'm sorry, Anna. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way, but I still don't really know how to read. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag, pulls out a book. Yeah. She picked up a book that it's a short read. Yeah. Discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks... Guys, I'm scared. Does the classroom feel like tilted? Does the classroom feel tilted? Is that just me? Does she feel like taller than normal? I feel like she's taller than normal. Ugh. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, now it's back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, there's like something weird happening with the music, I feel like. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some schedules. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Right. Natsuki's rummaging in the closet. Yeah, she's annoyed. Okay. Fucking Monica! What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so we've replaced her book. Parfait Girls, yep. Series never heard of. I judge her for it. Yep, she's mad at me for judging. There's the door, bitch! Tone of my voice. Don't judge a book. Okay. I won't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume. Yeah, she's gonna show me. 4 girls in colorful attire, and there's no longer 4. Or it's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Yeah, she's gonna make me read it. Okay, we're still having a cute moment. We're having our cute moment. I'm flirting with her. She scooched away from me. I like sitting next to her though. Yeah, she inched closer. She inched closer. Okay, so now we're reading the manga. Yeah, I know. Nothing's happening in the manga. Bunch of friends. Right. Is Parfait Girls what we're currently living right now? Like, is it actually... Hey girl, I'm like a little scared to be this close to you right now if I'm being honest. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have any friends to share manga with. That's where we're at. That's okay. It's alright. I didn't mean to. Manga's not just for kids. No, I know. I know you want to punch them. I get it. Yeah, did she call me a loser? My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh, I'm excited to read Monika's poem and see what she says. At least it's safe here in the club room. Okay. Lock in. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Yeah, so true, girl. I've been saying that. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches it from the bar and from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She didn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Anna. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? What the fuck? Okay. I know she's gonna hate it. Yeah. Yeah, she asked if I'm experienced. This is like really weird. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem. Yeah, she basically... Yeah. She says that my poem's bad. Okay. Yeah. Specific writing habits, and it's easier for her to tell. Yeah. Then she goes on. Yeah. Natsuki could be a little bit biased. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. So that's a conversation we had like 3 days in, I think. Okay, what's her poem? I'm scared. Right, we read this. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced. I feel like it goes off key every now and then, the music. Oh my god. Yeah, the light flickers, you flicker back. We get it, girl. Yeah, it's just because I don't know how to read, that's all. Don't worry about it, girlfriend. Yeah, we liked the poem, it's fine. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Okay, but... yeah, we had this whole conversation. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Sorry, I'm like speeding through these. Okay. I'm scared of Monica. Yeah, I'm having an okay time. Yeah, any suggestions? Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, yeah. Anyway, alright, time to share the poem. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna like it. Thinking it's cute. Natsuki's gonna like it. Compliment. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. But in the last thing, like... Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house. So she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. His is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Okay. This is different. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking. This is a continuation of her first poem. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's different. Yeah, an epiphany. What kind of epiphany? She's nervous? Okay, I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. If we keep dying, we won't ever get to that point. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, your brain gets too fixated. Yeah. Yeah, this was the same. That was the same thing. Hey, girl. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like, which is what she did the first time. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught. I really like her. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Yeah. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated. Yep. 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 We've talked about this. We've talked about this. Da da ba da ba da 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 ba da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da boo ba da ba na ma na ma da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ma ma na 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 na. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can... It goes off key. The music goes off key every... Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their poems. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? It's fancy. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Lock in, here we go. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I'm gonna do this part again because it's fun. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Anna did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Anna liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Anna appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Anna started showing up. Whore. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Anna hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Anna! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I... But whoever they... Hey? Hey? Hey, Anna. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what... If Natsuki goes next, I swear to God. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Anna, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. That's not true. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Anna. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... What the fuck? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Captive. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Okay, the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Yuri glances over her shoulder. Natsuki is reading. Okay, Natsuki's here. Natsuki's here. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Anna, don't say those kind things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. These girls are crazy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Oh, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Oh! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, that isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. Promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. I want to uncover. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the littlest things, aren't you? But sailcloth blanket lifeline. What the fuck? I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Huh. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys aren't worried. No. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. Yeah, and she's lying. We know she's lying. Practicing piano. This is intense. That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? Yeah, we're flirting. Yeah, okay, I get it. No pressure. What? So she's been practicing a whole bunch just to play the piano for me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Anna, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? No, I want to talk to Natsuki. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Oh, are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Anna? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those kinds of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. Ha 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 ha. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Yeah, because the shit you read is completely fucked up. No one wants to read with you. Okay, we're starting the prologue. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Whoa! 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 When I edit this, I'm going to pause and read every single one of these. Oh my god. She's freaked out. She is freaked out. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of us. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean into it a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it finishes. She looks so pretty. She's so scary, but she looks so pretty. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. Think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You're still learning. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says, super insecure and all that. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Oh, her violent tendencies, maybe? So I don't know why that came to my head. Are you feeling alright? Huh? She side-eyed me. She's looking right at me. Get me out. Oh my god, get me out. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? She puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Anna? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. You're not gonna like it. It's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I just wanted to try something a little different. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in this club writes really differently. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. Girl, I promise you, I don't want Yuri. Yuri scares the fuck out of me. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yeah, spiders. Yeah. He has lots of friends, nice two tiny people, tiny spiders. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It's gross, she's gross, the world's better off with spiders, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone that makes them happy. Oh, such as two of the girls in this very club, who I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. No. Girl, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm gonna be honest, you're pissing me off. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote? Okay. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Yeah. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. You're being a bitch. Like, you're being such a dick. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems. Oh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monika. Suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Oh, God. Yeah, letters are missing. The colors, they won't bright be U-I. So, okay, U-I-O. O's are gone here. I's gone, A's gone, I again. You're seeing red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violent grating. I don't remember the waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing on a chalkboard with a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Delete her. Delete her. Save me, delete her. Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Don't forget to save your game. Yep, you never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Oh no. Oh my god. This is like, listen, Queso played this game the other night where like the game was like actively like hacking his PC, and no, this is not the same thing, but it's close enough that I am like physically uncomfortable. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression. Do you like it? Anna, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Anna. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Anna? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Guys, they've all lost it. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately. So I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping? I just really like the way that it writes. Girl, I know you want this, but you have got to calm down. Holy shit. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone. We're all done. Okay. Festival. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Anna joined, and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more. We already have enough to be considered a club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival. Right, Anna? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Anna to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Anna joined. As for me, I just liked it better. I like it better here than I do at home. And Anna isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Anna want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club... It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Anna, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well... Hoes. That's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. That is true. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Anna, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki! Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? Who cares about that obnoxious brat? You know what? Shut the fuck up, Yuri. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Anna? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question. I decide giving indirect answers better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. There is blood dripping from her eyes. There is blood dripping from her eyes. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Please don't let anything happen to Natsuki. Shall we go, Anna? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Anna before we leave. Ladies! Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Oh, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Anna, I just want to make sure you're enjoying the time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. No. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ah ha ha ha. It's getting grainy. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No, stop it! Oh my god. What is happening? Why is it saying 111 out of 20? Why do the ones keep adding? What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god. I'm so stressed. Hi, Anna. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika! I told you not to... Ugh. She really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Is there something special that I'm supposed to find? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard. Anyway, Anna, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Oh, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Anna's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. She's poisoning me. It won't take long. She hurries. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up her water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go looking for her. Let's see. Nearest water fountain would be the most logical place. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Can I even show that on YouTube? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Anna, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything's fine. Very well. 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. I thought she was choking Natsuki. I thought she was killing Natsuki, if I'm being honest. Holy shit. We haven't even gotten to reading the poems yet. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Anna. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Anna, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my big fucking your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yeah, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we just sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Teacup between my legs, fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, this is pretty until it gets not pretty. Look at that. I gotta sneeze. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that it doesn't have to be... I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Anna. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Anna. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Anna. My heart won't stop pounding, Anna. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Anna? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, hey girl, not too much. Not too much on that. Your eyes are looking a little different. I'm gonna poke you in the eye. Okay. No, I understand. We're still doing this. It's time to share poems. Well, everyone, that has been episode 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know what the fuck's happening. We'll have everyone read my poems and I'll read their poems. So I don't know what's going on, but I'll see you in episode 4, and I'm scared. I'm practically clutching my pearls. I'm about to go back through the recording and see exactly what was being said that I couldn't read fast enough. Wow. Well, shit. That's been it. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!